My name is George Farah. I was born in Lebanon, but I spent most of my life in Rochester, New York. It's an upstate New York area. I'm 31 years old. In 1983, when Samir Benoud, he's my native, from Lebanon, won the Mr. Olympia, I was watching. I was probably about 13 years old. I couldn't believe it. Wow, somebody from Lebanon, looked that good. It's all over the TV, the news, this and that. So it kind of like got me, psyched a little bit, And that's how I really got into it. And, I was competing on and off, on and off. I did few shows in my teens, and I won every show I did. And I wasn't paying really much attention till finally, in 1997, the end of it, I got shot in a robbery. And I actually almost lost my life. I mean, I had 7 cardiac arrests. I was pronounced dead, twice. So it was unbelievable, amazing, because they have to force me into a coma. My body wasn't taking any IV or nothing. And then the doctor told me that the only reason I'm still here is because of bodybuilding. Because I went to the hospital that day I got shot. I was a little over 210 pounds or something. And I left, I was only like 130 some pounds. So imagine, what would have happened to me if I was just an average guy, I would have been 6 feet under. They said for the first couple of weeks, my body was actually, my brain and heart were using my muscles to feed, on. So it was something unbelievable. And that's what got me in the bodybuilding 100%. 2 years later, actually a year later, I went to the New York State Bodybuilding Championship at 169 pounds. That was 6 months after my last, surgery. They removed my ileostomy bag. I was 169 pounds, like I said. I won the overall, no problem. And then the same year, about 6 weeks later, actually, I went to the Junior National. I was an unknown. I took second, but that's fine. I was happy with it. It's my first time out. I took a year off, packed on some muscles. At 176 pounds, I went back to the national that year, following year, and I took from all the judges, all 11 judges, straight first. So I won it. I couldn't believe it. My first time out at the national, and I turned pro.
Gotta burn them, baby. Burn that back. It's my first year. No matter what I do, I'm happy. I gotta show the world. Smaller guys like me, they can do it too.
And then so I decided to take another year off, pack on some more muscles, and maybe do my pro debut, and I did. And I want to say I gained around 30 or a little over 30 pounds of muscles in that year. And my first pro debut was the Southwest Pro in Dallas. And I can't believe that I tied for a second with the guy like my best friend, actually, Bob Shikarolo, at 250 pounds, and I was around 200. So that was, they give me third, qualifying me for the Olympia, first time out. And here I am. I'm at the Olympia. What can I ask for more, Thank God. That's all what I can say. And all the people that support me, they were behind me, 100%.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable experience. I can't even explain it, because since the day one I lifted weight, I always wanted, man, to meet Joe Weider, be on the stage, and you know what I mean. It's like I said, I've seen Samir Benoud doing it, So it was amazing. It was amazing. That's all what I can say. I was just like, I was thrilled. I was enjoying it. I didn't care where I was going to play. I'm there. You know what I mean? So I was very happy, very happy.
Legs, come on.
My name is Horvath and I am from Slovakia, from Central Europe. Volám sa Horvath a som zo Slovenska, z Európy. Mám 31 rokov, 90 kg. Ja si myslím, že súťaž prebehla podľa očakávania, pretože bola to pre mňa prvá olympia, takže zbieram skúsenosti. Samozrejme, že vedel som, do čoho idem a si myslím, že na prvýkrát to nebolo zlé a určite pri mojom druhom štarte na Olympii to bude o niečo lepšie.
Jar has just said that competing in the yesterday contest, it has fulfilled his expectations. So he knew from early beginning it would not be possible to be among first 10 or 15, but anyway, he's seeing that in the future it could be better. So he's training bodybuilding about 13 years, basically starting with wrestling and then just moving to bodybuilding. He has qualified through the third place at Australian Grand Prix. So he won overall category at the Amateur World Championships in Bratislava, in our country.
V 99. čiže v roku
It was in 99, so beginning to year 2000 he started, or he turned to be pro.
Čiže som druhý rok profi.
So he's professional bodybuilder for the second year. So he placed fourth and fifth in two pro contests in Hungary and in Austria.
Čiže som ako inštruktor športu v jednom armádnom rezorte a ako Zadoklu Trenčín, čo je športový klub.
He is working like some kind of assistant for an army club. That's his profession. Generally, he has 3 days on and 1 off, and depending on the season, he's working or he's training either 2, even 3 split in a day.
Odpoveď, že s výsledkom akože sa dalo očakávať, že vyhrá Ronnie Coleman. Prekvapil ma formou Kevin Lebron, že prišiel v dobrej forme. Samozrejme, že Chris Cormier akože sa predstavil v takej top forme a veľmi dobrý výsledok spravil Dexter Jackson. Ako potom týka mojich dojmov, ja si myslím, že s formou som bol spokojný na Olympii, pocity, no. Ono tam povedať, že som mal aj z tých pretekárov niektorých akože, že boli akože dosť dávaní dopredu, čiže ja nemusíš konkretizovať. No a čo sa týka môjho vystúpenia, ja hovorím, že som skôr taký klasik a povedz, že akože nepotrebujem za každú cenu nejak takto akože dávať ľuďom.
A lot has been said. It's difficult to find exactly the focus, but he has told that Ronnie won. Ronnie deserved to win, even it was not so clear maybe this time, and he was very positively surprised by the shape of Kevin Levroni, maybe also due to the fact that he beat him in Australian Grand Prix. Speaking about his feelings, he thinks that also some of competitors were a little bit pushed out, and really it was very difficult to judge yesterday because the competition was very tough.
Tohto roku ešte sa zúčastním Grand Prix v Londýne a Grand Prix v Amsterdame. Potom by som si naplánujem určite nejakú pauzu, pretože celý rok som v podstate nemal nejaký výpadok, to znamená, že telo je unavené a potrebuje sa oddychnúť.
Čiže nejaký pol rok aspoň?
Nejaký pol rok si dám určite pauzu, no a samozrejme, že potom budem plánovať ďalej. To ešte sa uvidí, ktoré súťaže profesionálne si vyberem. Samozrejme, budem sa snažiť zase kvalifikovať sa na Olympiu.
Chceš sa kvalifikovať na budúci rok? Dá sa to tak povedať?
No, budem sa pokúšať.
Okay. So the nearest contests are one in Europe. It is one in Amsterdam and in London. Then it's for sure that he will take rest for about half a year, and certainly he would like to try to get back to the Olympia stage next year, and we will see if we will be successful or not.
See, the Superman stuff has been replaced now by the NASCAR stuff. The racing schools. See that one? Look. Has attained successful completion. Ooh. First race we won in Nevada, Greg Smith and I. That was in May. We just went back 3 weeks ago and won the Silver State Classic, so we've won 2 races this year. And, you know, Jeff Gordon's my favourite driver. I know some people don't like Jeff, but everybody hates a winner. And just some of the other pictures. Me when I was driving the kart cars. That was me at California Speedway. It's like bodybuilding. I just started training. I didn't want to turn pro. It just happened. So Whatever happens, happens, but my Jeff Gordon remote control car when I want to race outside, but the batteries are flat, so... Oh, well, what can I do? The race is still on TV. Oh, okay. That's NASCAR. That's NASCAR. That's Winston, named after Winston Cup. And that's Angel. This will be the truck that will be getting raced once the roll bar system's put in it. The 5-point harnesses go on it. Right now it's 425 horsepower we've got it up to, but we'll probably push for the 600 horsepower or more.
Solidified synthol. You just eat it, and it fills your muscles up with synthol.
Okay.
You want some synthol?
Sure, I'll take one. Bigger arms, always good.
We're looking to come in. We've been depleting down. Let me try that again, Mitch.
Yeah, I'd like to introduce my girlfriend, Camilla.
Hi.
She helps me a lot, you know. It's good to have somebody there that understands what I'm doing.
Tom is a really nice guy, and although he's really focused on his training and everything, still has some time for me also.
See, I got the S55, I got the Hummer, I got the Escalade, and I got the truck. The Escalade has more room than the Viper. Since I'm getting to where I'm like 325 pounds off season, this is more roomy for me. Got 24-inch rims on it. Got 5 TVs inside it. Got 15 speakers in there. Got speakers on the floor. Got a DVD player in there. Got a navigation system in there. And it's got everything. It's fully loaded. Everything you want and need and don't want and need. So this is what I got. I got the S55 for speed because the S500 didn't have enough speed for me. So this has a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more faster.
How many horses?
360 horsepower. Just about the same as a Corvette. Runs like a Corvette. Got the smoothness of a Mercedes-Benz. So you can't go wrong with that.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
One, two, and three. Gotcha.
Well, it's Friday. We're in my room at the Olympia in Las Vegas. So I guess I'll get off my ass and hit some poses for you. There's a good light over here in the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino. You put that in there too. All right. No problem. It's gonna put my stain on now. By the way, my color's all done by Jantana. It's much better. Get the hell out of my room.